Hi class, Matt, your instructor here with COMM115, welcoming you to week 3. There's a few housekeeping things I want to go over before we get started. First off, I want to talk about initial discussion posts. This is kind of a big one for me. Make sure you are getting your initial post done early enough in the week so that the rest of the class has a chance to comment on what you have to say. Remember, this is our main point of communication in the class, so everyone should have an opportunity to comment on everyone's post if they so choose. Then there's replies. Now, remember, you're meant to comment on at least 3 initial peer posts every week over 3 days in discussion. You basically have to be active 3 days, posting 3 days, and respond to at least 3 classmate posts or posts from me. Now, pace that out. You don't have to do it all in one day. In fact, it's better if you don't. Do maybe an initial post on Monday, and then maybe save your responses for Wednesday and Friday. And also I should see more than just 1 or 2 sentences for replies. This really doesn't work. It's not really in the spirit of what the discussion board is. Ask questions. More importantly, if a peer asks you a question, answer them. Don't just let it go off floundering. Make sure you're responding as much as you can. If you agree or disagree with something that someone has said, give your reasons why. These are very simple ways to make those reply posts a little bit longer than just 1 or 2 sentences. I'm going to start really looking hard at this when I grade your discussion posts. Then there's missing assignments. Now, if you are missing assignments, you will be able to tell if you have a 0 on the assignment when you check your grades in Blackboard. Now, we move very fast in this class. This class only goes 7.5 weeks, so we move very quickly. It's very easy by missing 1 or 2 assignments to get behind in a pretty quick fashion. So don't let that happen. And make sure you get in touch with me and let me know that you understand you've got missing assignments and you're going to get into it. If you have questions or issues, please let me know. A few of you have reached out about some things. I try to answer as quickly as I can. This weekend was a little off because I was out of town, but I did get back to everyone who emailed me. So don't get too far behind, as it is very difficult to catch up. Reach out to me. My email address is maclark@bryantstratton.edu. Let me know that you're going to get caught up, that you got them out there, and you're going to get them taken care of. Now, on for this week, you're going to learn a very, very, very important part of research. Citing your sources. This is one of those things that gets researchers a lot more than people would like to admit. It's important to understand that you have to cite any sources you use, whether it's for a speech or for a paper or anything like that. This means any outside information you find from another source, a book, a magazine, a website, anything like that. If you use it verbatim, and even if you kind of change the wording around, you have to credit the original author. Failing to do so can mean someone could flag your assignment as being plagiarized, and that's not good, because plagiarism can lead to academic probation. It could lead to dismissal from school. If you're in a professional setting, you could actually get fired for plagiarizing someone else's work. So citing sources is going to be really the main topic in this week's discussion board. Also, now that you've got your career focus lined out for your portfolio project, you're going to get to do a little research now, going to get to do a little digging in terms of the information you're looking for. This week, you're going to look up information to use in your project and create an annotated bibliography for it. Basically, you're going to write up a bibliography. Here are the sources you're going to use, and here's how you're going to cite them in your final project. In the week 3 link on Blackboard, you'll find the rubric, which is basically what I look at to grade it, and then an example of what your bibliography should look like. So you're going to have all the tools out in front of you. Basically, all you have to do is do some digging, find the sources you're looking for, and then make sure you cite them correctly. Also, when you find the source, when you find your sources, keep those handy. Bookmark them on the web or download them, or whatever works for you, so that you can refer back to it when you start working on the meat of your portfolio project. That way you're not digging around trying to remember what you're looking for. You already have it right there. Also, this week you're going to have a check-in due. This basically is your personal progress report on how you feel like you're doing in the class. You can also include any expectations or questions you have of me going forward. I'd love to read that. Anything that you have to say is totally fine. I'll read it and take everything under advisement, as I do for every class. That's really about it for this week. I'm going to let you get back to it because I know everyone's very busy. I should have all of your week 2 assignments graded by Thursday. If you have any questions, please let me know. maclark@bryantstratton.edu. You can also use the Ask Your Instructor tab on Blackboard, but remember, everyone sees that, so if it's something more of a personal grading nature or something like that, it might be best just to email me. If it's a broader question, then using the Ask Your Instructor board is completely fine. Reach out with any questions or issues you might have. Otherwise, hope everyone has a great week.